Alright, here's another weekly garden tour. I didn't show this before, but this is my strawberries here. I have some strawberries coming out there. I got some mint there, some rosemary, some basil. I have a lettuce here that I never planted, but it's still growing. I have potatoes in these buckets here. I also have carrots in there. And these are the squash and zucchini. The wind blew that one over there. Some zucchinis coming out in there. They've gotten really big within the last week. And then over here, my cucumbers took over the entire trellis that I built. The lettuce have just like overgrown. I pick them out, but keep growing. It's massive. And the edamame plants are getting bigger. My corn over here, I actually have some corn that needs to be picked out. My pepper plants, these have gotten bigger. I got some sweet peppers coming out there. Of course, I have bell peppers here. These are the serranos. Jalapenos like crazy. More bell peppers coming out in there everywhere. Some green chilies. Now the cantaloupe plant took over the entire middle of where my tomatoes are. It's massive, which I have actually some melons coming out. They're pretty big. And then all the Roma tomatoes are starting to come out. The cherry tomatoes are getting bigger. I have to walk around my plant here. I got some tomatoes starting to ripen here. These are the grape tomatoes. They're ripening. And the 4th of July tomatoes here, they're ripening. Now, my watermelon plant is massive. It's huge. It took off this entire side. It wasn't this big last week, but this week is crazy, which I actually have a melons coming out in here too. Massive. Look at that thing. It's another massive plant. Huge. It's good. I have some cantaloupes coming out. There's another big one. There's another one. Cherry tomatoes. I think they're starting to sprout a little bit. More grape tomatoes than anything. And now you see with the leaves here with my cucumber plants, they started to have a little bit of fungus on it. So when stuff like this happens to your plants, always have fungicide and spray it on your plants, and it stops it from spreading. But this is also too because of all the heat that's been happening over here. Massive. Even in the back, massive. See all the cucumbers. I have more to pick out. I have little ones growing. There's more massive ones. I think I grow more food than I can eat. Zucchini plant. I got some little baby zucchinis coming out in there. The wind blew this one over, which there's a squash there. I don't really want to touch it because it's going to prick my fingers. There's some little ones in there. My carrots and potatoes. Massive. Kind of have to do some weeding again. And I built all these trellises and stuff myself. And those are also grapevines back there, so we'll have grapes actually growing.